have some simple advice for you. It has to do with caps, those body and lens caps. So here's my think tank Press Pass 20. Got inside the Z9 and the 24-120, pretty common. And when they come out, they have caps on them. Well, you got to take them off, right? Because you're going to take what? Attach the lens to that body. And then you have these two caps just floating around. What do you do with those two caps? So, there's assembled. Now what? I see a lot of people take their caps and just randomly drop them in. So the advice is pretty simple. It's two-part. One is, before you drop them in, take these caps, connect them, so now they're one piece. Why do you do that? Well, so you can easily find them when you go to put your camera gear away. But much more important is, this is plastic. It gets static electricity, and that static electricity grabs dust. Grabs it from the air, lint off your clothes, stuff from inside your camera bag, and then it goes in here, and then what? You're going to take this cap, you're going to put it back on the body and back on the rear lens. And so as you go bouncing down the road or flying that plane, that dust, some of it will come off these caps, go onto your sensor, or back to the rear of the lens. So then what? You got to deal with dusting your images afterwards. Now, once I have connected the two caps so they're together, staying clean, I always put the caps back in the compartment in my case where the body resides. Because that way when I go back to put my gear away, I know the caps will always be in the section or compartment in my bag where the body resides. Now, one other piece of trivia that I want to make sure I pass along about this in caps. Teleconverters. Now, teleconverters with the mirrorless doesn't apply to DSLR. It applies to mirrorless. If you have dust on the back of the teleconverter, you're going to see it as dust in your photograph. And then you're going to go to your sensor and you're going to look at it with your loupe and go, oh, I don't see no dust. Then you can go and shoot some more and you'll see no dust. But then you'll put the teleconverter back on, all of a sudden the dust will reappear. You go, I don't see it. It's because it's right here. It got me for quite a while. It had me just going around chasing my tail trying to find those dust spots. Well, when you take the caps off your teleconverter, just like you do your camera body and lens, connect those caps, put the caps back in the compartment that the teleconverter came from, keep them clean. It'll help you later, especially when it comes to dusting those images. So, there's some simple advice for you on caps.